Yeah, I'm excited about this one.
Yes, sir.
Grand Hustle's on. Young Dro.
What's good?
How you doing, brother?
Good, pretty good, man. How you doing, man?
I'm good. Man, before we even get started, I personally want to say congratulations on the sobriety for the past 4 years, bruh. I'm sober myself. Been sober for 8 months. Yeah. So, I mean, looking up to you for 4 years, man. That's dope. So congratulations.
Congratulations to you too,
Thank
brother.
you, man. I want to give you all your flowers for that because it's
Yes,
hard.
sir. Yes,
It's hard.
It's tough.
It's hard, man.
I remember my first 8 months, man. I kind of felt like I wanted more time, but I was like, you know what, this is good enough. You know what I'm saying? Compared to what it could be, I was like, I'm good.
Yeah, you wanted to go back.
I mean, I wanted more time at 8 months. You know what I'm saying? You know how somebody be like, how long you been clean? And I just wanted to, tell them like, I've been clean for like 18 years. You know what I'm saying? But it wasn't number like 8 months. I was like, oh, you know what I'm saying? I want to say more, but I was like, it's one step at a time.
Now, with the sobriety, man, like what have been some of I know me personally, I've had a lot of struggles within these 8 months, just, staying sober and X, Y, and Z. What have been some of your, I guess, what have been some of your struggles that you had to, in them 4 years? What have been some of the things that you really had to like overcome to stay sober?
To be around my personal people that still indulged, like, you know what I'm saying? Everybody still popping perks, and you know what I'm saying? It hadn't affected them, like, or they didn't have a habit like I had. So, you know what I'm saying? To be around them and, they still having fun, you know what I'm saying? It kind of like made me feel like I was left out, you know what I'm saying? But ain't nothing going on while you getting your shit together.
Yeah, at all. Now, if you could tell younger Dro, sober Dro talking to Dro that was going through it, what would you say to that? What would you say to that Dro? Like, well, how would you tell him, like, hey, bro, you got to get it together? Like,
I just have to be frank. I just have to say, I would most definitely say, do not pick up that drug.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? Like, just straight up, bro. And I hope I would listen. You know what I mean? But most of all, like, don't do drugs.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, it's not good.
Now, have you seen the shift in your life in the past 4 years, just being like clear-headed and, you know what I mean, like healthy and all that? Like, have you seen that shift?
Yeah.
Because I'm starting to see it now with me, so I mean, I can't wait to get to 4 years. So
yeah, so the shift came when the same people, like the behaviors that I used to have when I was getting high, right? The behaviors that I used to have and how I used to be late or, grouchy at this, or how I would get that, or how I would, wear out something, you know what I'm saying? So some people who I used to deal with would handle me like I'm that same person. They might go, yes, you did, bro. You told me. I'm like, no, I didn't. I was like, I'm not drunk. I'm not high. I know exactly what I told you. You know what I'm saying? But when I was high, you can run that on me. You know what I'm saying? You remember you told me that? And if I was high, I'd probably like, man, I probably did, but I was too high to, you know what I'm saying? So now people can't really run what they used to run on me. You know what I'm saying? But you know what's crazy about that? Now they think I think I'm all that. Like, you think you better than us? I was like, why? I'm just more alert.
I'm sharper now. Yeah.
I'm sharper now. Like, come on. Damn if you don't, damn if you do.
Get sober, everybody hates you. You messed up, people still don't.
Crazy, bro. I can't even get clean, man.
What was that turning point in your life? If people don't know, like, that really made you take a look in that mirror and go, hey, bruh, this ain't it. Like, I gotta get better. Like, this ain't it. Like, what was that downfall? Everybody that's gotten sober has that moment. What was that moment for you?
I have to say, I don't know, God just started revealing himself to me in ways that I could not ignore. And my daughter was one way. You feel what I'm saying? Like, if you use, well, if my granddad used, then my dad used, then I used, then when I saw it in my daughter, I was like, this enough. You know what I'm saying? I was like, I just can't. You know what I'm saying? And it's a host of other things, but that was the turning point. You know what I'm saying? So after that, rehab, here I come.
Yeah.
Some gotta give. You know what I'm saying?
Now with that, going to rehab and seeing that with your daughter and things of that nature, man, I want to get into, you know, what happened with at the Breakfast Club and the whole thing, man. And in my opinion, you were in the right to get in your feelings and say what you said and be upset. And I totally agree with what you did, because it's like, yo, that's nothing to play about. But why did it hit you so hard, like how it did in that moment? You know what I mean? Like, why did that K-Dub laughing, like, why did it hit you so hard in that moment to where you had to respond at that very moment?
I don't, you know what? I'm from my lens that I'm looking through, somebody had recorded my child high. You know what I mean? And you always real protective of your children. You know what I'm saying? Like, or made fun of my child while she was out. You know what I mean? And I was pissed at that moment, but in that moment on Breakfast Club, that kind of triggered something. You know what I mean? And also, I'm a man with a daughter. I'm always protecting her. You know what I'm saying? It's my baby girl. And that's what broke me about the situation. You feel what I'm saying? I'm talking about broke me to my knees to, I was crying like out loud. You know what I mean? I didn't care who heard me. You know what I'm saying? So if we're not delicate with that subject, I might snap. You know, but I didn't want people to think that that was the route. That was kind of like, I understood why, but what I did was not acceptable, because I can't put that on you. I can't put it on you about how I feel. You feel what I'm saying? Because you have no clue. Maybe if you knew the depth of how I felt, you probably like, I ain't laughing at that. You know what I'm saying? I'm nowhere near it. You know what I'm saying? And if somebody busts out laughing about something that I went through in life that is dear to my heart, that means you don't know how I feel. So I can't charge you with that.
That's right. Now, y'all reconciled?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, well, I cleared my palate right then and there by apologizing and saying, you know what, I can't put, you know, in my head, I'm like, you can't put that on him.
For sure.
But that was going through my head through the interview.
Yeah.
And God was like, handle your business. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, look, bro, I'm sorry. Like, I ain't gonna be doing all that. We good, man. I fuck with you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And K-Dub my real friend, so, you know, friends do stuff, you know?
For sure, 100%. That's just how it is, and especially if they're not knowing what's actually going on or how you truly feel. So once again, man, I wanted to start the interview off like that, because I totally commend you, man, for being sober, dog, because it's hard, and I go through it on the daily. So hey, man, kudos to you for real. So I see you got your polo on as usual. As usual. I don't even know how to ask this, because it's like, you've been wearing polo since I've been listening to you. Has Polo ever reached out and said, hey, come here? Like, let me sponsor you? Because I read that you spent $5 million on Polo.
Yeah, well over that. I mean, like, it's to say I want something from it is like, you know what I mean? That takes out this is what I really wear. Okay. You know what I mean? And the reason why I invested so much into it is because I had been wearing it since I was a child. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I got high school pieces that I just won't get rid of, you know what I'm saying? And from long before me being a rapper, you know what I'm saying? I have clothes that I could just pull out and be like, I had this in high school, I had this when I got out of high school, and you know what I mean? And spending your last on it to actually spending like I think when I first spent like $250,000 on it, it was easy.
$250,000?
Like $250,000 on rap is easy. That's before the year is out. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you shopping right, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, people be like, oh boy, you spend a lot. I'm like, that wasn't really a lot of money, because, you know what I'm saying, I'm in my 40s, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's a long time spending, you know what I'm saying? Buying real nice pieces, you know what I'm saying?
Is there something in your collection that nobody has? That only you
Yes.
have? Really?
Yes.
What is it?
It's a sweater. Well, I had it designed for because you can design your stuff.
yeah,
right?
yeah.
Well, it's a sweater. It got ATL on it. You feel me? It was in representation of my high school. It's black and red. Got ATL on it, and it's got Dro on it. So you can't go get this.
No, nowhere.
No, nowhere.
What's your most expensive piece in the collection?
I would have to say, I don't know my most expensive piece. It would have to be a $6,000 leather jacket.
You said what now?
Like a $6,000 leather jacket.
$6,000 leather jacket?
Yeah.
How many times have you worn it? Once?
6,000 times. Got all the money.
I wear it every day. That's crazy, man. I mean, I was trying to wear polo like you back in the day, but I ain't have no money to buy that much polo. So, you know, I had my 2 little polo shirts, and that was my 2 little teddy bears, and that was about it. I switched them out every week.
I mean, guess what? I started out, man. My auntie was a booster, man.
Yeah.
My auntie Sheila was a booster, man, and she used to get us all that stuff. And, you know, I kind of learned it from her and was rocking like my first real Ralph Lauren outfit was a shirt like this, and it had golf sticks all over it. And then I had the blue khaki with the white golf sticks all over it. And then I had the golf shoe. It was white. You know the shoes they play golf, and it had the little gator stripe. You know what I'm saying? I call them black eyed peas, but it had the little gator piece on there. You know what I'm saying? People weren't doing that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So however you started out, hey man, it's Ralph, players only live once.
Come on now. Now, have you ever shopped at, I think it's called RL Ralph's Coffee? It's in Tokyo. Jeremy.
Yeah, I haven't been to Tokyo yet.
Okay, yeah. So it's
I ain't did my Chon shopping
yet. There's another one in Chicago called Ralph's Restaurant. Have you ever been to that?
No.
Oh, okay. So there's.
I'm gonna have to visit that.
Yeah,
it's called Ralph's Restaurant.
Called Ralph's Restaurant. Yeah, and then there's Ralph's Coffee, and what is the other one?
Tokyo, New York.
Yeah, there's a few other like big, like huge Ralph Lauren shops. I didn't know if you've ever visited them. But.
Man, do you know what I do have? I got some Ralph popcorn that I won't eat. They're caramel popcorn that it's in a Ralph bag. I have Ralph Lauren baseball, of course utensils. You know what I'm saying? I got a lot of Ralph like little crazy stuff. You know what I mean?
Did you ever give any of it away? Like just just throw me a shirt.
Yeah, nah.
Oh man, I wanna jump into your career, man. It's dope. I didn't know that you were the first ever XXL freshman on the cover of the magazine. I did not know that. I mean, I've been following, but I did not know that. And nowadays, man, you see the XXL freshman cover. Does it hold any weight anymore? Like, does it?
It was a big deal
when
it started out. If you did make it, everybody knew you was pissed. You know what I'm saying? But for us to be on there, man, I remember it was me, Boosie, Plies,
Gorilla Zoe, Joel Ortiz, Lupe
Fiasco. Yeah, man. It was lovely being on there, man. That was a nice little get up, you know what I'm saying? And to see, most of us still around today and still doing our thing, that speaks volumes.
100%. And you don't see that with a lot of the XXL people on the cover now. Half of the people that you see is like, who is that person?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, what music have they put out? So, I mean, I always wanted to know, like, does the music, I mean, you guys made timeless music. That list of people made timeless music.
Yeah.
And I guess the XXL cover, like now, the people that they're putting on, they're not really putting out timeless hits. You know, do you agree or disagree? You know what I mean?
I mean, I like a lot of music is like microwave music. You know what I mean? I like oven music. You know what I'm saying? Like, it takes a minute to cook.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? So it sits on you. It's more nutritional for you. You know what I mean? But you know, sometimes the microwave stuff be good. You know what I'm saying? Come on, you got a little hot pocket,
No,
bro.
100%. 100%. 100%.
You know what I mean? It's all good.
Now you actually signed with Grand Hustle in 2004, if I'm not, if 2004, right? Now, did you and T.I., did y'all know each other prior to? Y'all did, right? Wild stuff. I heard stories.
Wild stuff.
I've heard stories. If you care to share a few.
I mean, it's just, Tip was just always like that homeboy that, if you see in the street that always got some shit going on.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Super fucking badass little boy, you know what I'm saying? Like, I was bad. Like, of course, I was shot at like 15, but he the type of motherfucker that, like, I don't know. I thought, because we came from the project, I'm like, oh, but it's, we street, you know what I'm saying? Then when I met Tip, I'm like, how is this nigga not locked up for every charge? Like, because it seemed like he just was like getting into so much stuff, you know what I mean? And when I met him, it was always money, money, money.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Hustling. You know what I mean? And I couldn't have been no more than, he probably was 16, and I probably was like 17. You know what I'm saying? And dude was doing some certified hustling out of a window. Like, I remember, you know what? I'm gonna be honest with you. We from the West Side. Like, our sacks be like this, right? But out there, where we stayed at in Riverdale, them shits, they was $10 where we were from, but they was like $30, $40 over there. This nigga Tip just serving this dude named V12. He, white dude with a V12, he shopping like a motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? He got him on lock. You feel what I'm saying? Home coming up to the window, I'm looking, I'm like, he got it, you know what I'm saying? He 10 these folks up, but they don't even know Shout over here tripling the price. I'm like, yeah, Shout buy some paper, man. You know what I mean? I'm looking, I ain't even had to sell dope, but I'll give me a little 5 off of that. I ain't even really much how to do that, cause I'm like, I know you tripling the number, right? Throw me some, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, man, but it was, we had a good time out there though. I think, you know what, both of us just got our Section 8 voucher too. Our mom did at the same time, coincidentally.
Who started rapping first?
Me.
You started rapping first?
Yeah, I would think. I started rapping to the public first.
Okay. But just in y'all circle,
I think he was doing beats though, dog. Because when he was serving out that window, he was making beats. And he said he rapped, but I was like, you fucking fooling me. Like, it looked like he was selling drugs. But he was, Tip know how to do. Tip was a producer too, you know that.
Yeah. Oh no, I didn't know.
Yeah, he did beats. Serious
Really?
beats, yeah. He's responsible for some beats y'all probably don't know he did.
Like which, like name a few songs.
I don't know, I can't put my hand on it, but I'm for sure he produced on one of those albums or both, the early albums.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Now when now I want to get into the shoulder lean, man. We were talking about this last night, me and my homeboys. Yeah, that song is legendary.
Yeah.
It's timeless. Like when we talk about timeless songs, shoulder lean is timeless songs, and it one of the hottest verses. I mean, ever. I mean, everybody knows that your verse, word for word, lyric for lyric. That was your? I mean, it was the #1 song. When that song broke out? Did you see your life change overnight right after that song? Like once it hit #1, did you see your life change like overnight?
Yeah, I would say so. I got a lot more pussy. The cars changed. Yeah, it was more like people in Atlanta just start fucking with the song so hard. And I don't know, I think when I was writing it though and writing the rap in my head, I almost knew that people would give me back that love. And it was like, I was like, yeah, that's it.
Do you think you embraced that run that you had? Like when you were doing, like on this up and up on the hill, do you think like you fully embraced, like you didn't leave nothing on the table during this time? You think you like fully embraced everything that you were going through?
Yes, it's so much. I embraced it so much. Like today, it's hard to stop embracing it.
Really?
Yeah, because I remember so much about it. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like you know how people be like, oh, well, I didn't live in that moment, so I really didn't. I was very, very attached to it. So much now, you have to stop me from reminiscing about it.
Really?
Like, bro, it's over. Like, surely.
Yeah,
You know?
I'm a reminiscent type of person. I like to think about the past sometimes.
Yeah. See what? You know what? I was looking at a Kendrick interview, and he was like, and I felt what he said. You know, he was like, I'm good. I respect it, the past, but in the moment now is where we should be.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm gonna just piggyback off him with that. You know what I'm saying? For my own self, because being stuck there makes me believe that things now are like that and they're not. You know what I mean? And I shouldn't be stuck in the past.
Speaking of the Kendrick, what was your outlook on the Kendrick and Drake beef?
I love the art of the two.
Okay.
What was Drake? Drop and Give Me 50?
Yeah.
That was phenomenal. I was like, yeah, that's hard. And then when Kendrick came back, it was just like Kendrick was like, yeah, I planned for you to do that. You know what I'm saying? So the art of it, the challenge, you know what I mean? The battle is, I was there for it, man. I'm glad I was living in that time to see Kendrick and Drake battle. You know what I'm saying?
Who you think won? If you had to put a stamp on it.
If I had to put a stamp on it, I would say, obviously, the man got 5 Grammys for the song. Like, what are we talking about?
I mean, that's very true. But Grammys don't mean that. You know what I mean? I feel
it's
you.
It's called Song of the Year. Like, what do you mean?
That is very.
He won in all categories. Like, nobody ever even got, like.
No, you're right. No, you're definitely right. Now, you've been in this industry for, a very, very, very long time, man. You've seen the ups, you've seen the downs, you've seen the highs, you've seen the lows. Me personally, I'm not in the rap industry. I mean, but do you think that the industry is evil in the sense of, I feel like you're very connected with God, so do you feel like the industry is evil? And with all this, these Diddy things going on and this, that, the third, like, do you think the industry is evil, or is the industry what you make it?
I think the industry is evil. You feel me? But the devil always means things for evil. Like, you know what I'm saying? He means it for it to come. A lot of the world is evil. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? We're just making music in it. You know what I mean? So the things in the music industry, it looks very fucked up from, you know what I'm saying? If you're looking at it, be like, well, do you guys have any morals? No. You know what I'm saying? Do you guys have any respect? Not much. You know what I'm saying? But some people actually get into music to feed their family. You know what I mean? Some people actually get into music to, put their kids through school, and you know what I mean? So is it all evil? I ain't gonna say that. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, some people have good intentions, and then we're young. We're we're in our 20s and stuff like that. We don't know much, you know what I'm saying? Like, especially young boys that, and I could say by the time I got on, I was like 20 something. But my maturity level was, I was still 15, 16.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I was into girls. I was into drugs. I was into not respecting my elders like I should. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So evil is written all over that. You know what I'm saying?
Did you see, like, when you got sober, once you got clarity, did you start to see things in the industry that you didn't see before? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, that person really ain't that good of a person, or I really probably shouldn't be doing that with, or I probably shouldn't be getting on the song with this person. You get what I'm saying? Like, did you have more clarity and could see those things?
No, you can see it. You can see that shit high. You know what I'm saying? Now, when you're sober, you can determine how you want to fuck with it. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it's pretty much everything that I saw then, I could see now. But how I deal with it is different, because back then I probably like, I don't give a fuck. And then, now I'm in the bed with somebody that's really, you know what I'm saying, finna fuck up my career.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But, you know, now you can see it and you can assess. You be like, you know what? I'm gonna deal with you, but I'm not gonna deal with you.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? I'm not gonna give you my all. You feel me? But I know I have to deal with you on a certain level. When you're high, you be like, fuck it, bring it on. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's just different.
This is something I personally wanted to know. Like, whatever happened with you and Young LA and the whole, like, what was the cause of the breakup and the, you know, you guys not messing with each other anymore? I really wanted to know.
I mean, well, I ain't never really had no problem with LA. I never really. I've always been a big brother to LA. It was something that he was going through. You know, we all was, you know, into drugs, man, and that stuff gets you to, like, people don't understand DUI or like LUI, living under the influence. You know what I'm saying? Like, when you be high and making moves and doing things and in the street, stuff tend to come out your mouth you might not meant to say. I don't hold it against you because I've said some things I shouldn't have said high, you know what I'm saying? But I don't think I crossed the line to where I be beefing with somebody. Like, I don't have too many beefs. But when LA was having that stuff, it was some stuff said about a couple of people that I know, and it fell back on me because I brought him to everybody. You know what I'm saying? So I kind of was like stuck in the middle, like, damn, bro, you know, if this was some mafia shit, I gotta clip you, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? But, you know, the powers that be it drove a wedge into the relationship, you know what I mean? But and I love him like a brother, but my loyalty is with my family, you know what I'm saying? With, you know, and, you know, we've been knowing each other since we were children, you know what I'm saying? And the things that we've been through together, me and Tip, you know what I'm saying, is nothing can top that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Nothing can come between that. You know what I'm saying? And so if I had to choose sides, I would have had to choose, you know, my brother, but that don't mean I got a problem with him.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? It's just something they gotta probably straighten out.
So it's no bad blood by
No bad
any
blood.
means. Well, that's good. I mean, that's good to hear. I mean, I'm glad to hear that. I wanted to talk about it. It still takes a village. A lot of people don't know about that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Explain that to the people what that is. A lot of people don't know what that is.
Well, it still takes a village. Well, it takes a village is something that, like, my grandma used to be saying, like, you know, old people used to say that, like, back in the day. Like, it takes a village, you know what I'm saying? And I think it was important then. You know what I'm saying? It was very important then, and I also think it's still important. That's why I renamed it. I just put still in there. I'm like, it still takes a village because, like, you know, I got a key point. Like, when my little girl was out in the street, running the street, I was in rehab. But she called, it was like something was going on where she needed some help. I couldn't be there. But, you know what I'm saying, because we supposed to went together. So I had to call a couple people I know, hey, look, go check on and make sure, you feel what I'm saying? So the community came together that I'm around, and they went and checked on my little girl, made sure she was straight. You feel what I'm saying? If my little boy out in the street, if I got a junior, if I ain't there to discipline him, I would like, hey, bro, make sure if you see the one out there tripping, make sure you tone him up. You know what I'm saying? So it takes a village. And so, man, I came up with this nonprofit, man, me and my manager, Dr. Sierra L. She kind of like the smart one, and, you know, I'm the street one, you know, and she one of the reasons why I got help, you know what I'm saying? I asked her for help, you know what I'm saying? And we've been knowing each other for like 20 years, so, and I knew she was the type of person, like a life coach, like, you know what I'm saying? She worked with kids. She didn't talk the person down off a ledge one time from committing suicide.
Wow.
You know, she's LPC, like, you know, so I was like, perfect, I need help, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So we built, it still takes a village together, man. Now we're in the homes, we're in the schools, in the community, educating and combating senseless gun violence, and also bridging the gap on mental and behavioral health.
That's dope. How long has that been going on? How long have you been doing
You know what? It started when I've always wanted to be in the community, but I was detached from it, from the drug use. You know what I'm saying? But when Dolph got killed, and then when Takeoff died, I just started speaking up. And then the little kid died at Atlantic Station. And something, I don't know, God just made me put my shoes on, and it seemed like I glided down to Atlantic Station, and I was down there. And next thing you know, I was on the news telling them about how this is, and I'm about you protecting yourself, guns, if you have to protect yourself, if you have to protect your family, hey, look, tote your gun.
Yeah.
But I'm totally against senseless gun violence.
For sure. Me too. You know what I mean? Yeah. You speak very highly of God, man. And I know I just read this that you actually got a song out with, or coming out with Kirk Franklin.
Oh, it's out.
Oh, it's out. It's
Yeah.
called Thank God.
Yeah.
What have you always wanted to go the gospel route? Have you wanted to go the gospel route?
I came from gospel.
Okay.
Yeah, I used to sing in the choir with my grandmama.
Really?
Like, yeah, the first song I ever sung was called Center of My Joy. You know what I mean? And I used to sing for she used to be like, baby, sing for me, I'm gonna get you a little gold cap. You feel me? And after I got through singing, I think I had like 4 caps. I was like, all right, grandma, I look like a drug dealer. Pretty good, I'm, you know what I'm saying? But I was singing for my grandma in the choir, and I grew up in the church, you know what I'm saying? My grandma taught Sunday school, my auntie was an evangelist, you know what I'm saying? My other auntie was on the usher board, she was the one who used to be, shh, sniggling, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Had all that going on, and we had to go to church every Sunday, so it was almost like coming around full circle.
How was it working with Kirk Franklin? I'm a huge Kirk Franklin fan, so how was that?
Man, it was dope, man. Kirk Franklin funny, man.
Is he?
Yeah, man, he's very good sense of humor. He was very interested in the story that I told about the overdose that I experienced in the place that we recorded, you know what I mean? And when I was telling it to him, he was just in awe, you know what I mean? And he was just, he stopped playing the piano and was like, tell me I gotta hear the story. And I was like, yeah, upstairs in this same place. So I was telling him how I really didn't want to come back there and all of that. And it was dope, you know what I'm saying, to actually work with him. He entered me into the whole symphony that he was orchestrating, you know what I'm saying? He was just like, hey, this right there, Joe, what you think about this? And how this, and pulling note, and come on over here, and what this sound like? And the choir was in there, and then I'm in there spilling my guts. I'm crying every 5 seconds because, the Holy Spirit get in you, man. You don't know what to do, you know what I'm saying? The choir singing Sunday service in there, and I'm like, God, I know you ain't gonna make me cry while this going on. And he was like, yes, I am. Yeah, man, but I had a good time.
I didn't know if I wanted to ask this question or not, but I wanted to talk about your overdose, man, and what actually happened. I know it was fentanyl, correct?
Yes. And
I wanted to know, what was it? How did it happen? What was the story behind that, man?
Well, in that moment, I don't know what fentanyl. I didn't know what fentanyl. That's not my preference. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? I just wanted a perk. You feel a perk 30 or just some, relax. You know what I'm saying? This is my usual thing, bro. If I tell you how many perks I done did, you'll probably start praying for me right now. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. This is my thing. I never thought I would almost die because of this. You know what I mean? So I'm chilling at the studio, and I'm about to relax. Everybody chilling, you know what I'm saying? This perfect timing, for me to get high. Like if I was still using, this would be a perfect time because the setting is nice, the lighting is good, y'all are nice people, you feel me? The interview going well. How about a perk? You feel what I'm saying? So, that's how I used to be, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And at that moment, I called somebody I knew, and, nobody ain't testing the drug. And you taking, like me and you been hanging together for a minute, you like, they're the real one.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So in that moment, I trust him. This the real one, you know what I mean? We ain't even tripping on fake pills like that.
Yeah.
And even if it was a fake pill, I don't believe. A fake pill mean it's just not real. I know it was fentanyl in it.
Yeah.
You feel me? That's a real fucking drug, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can say it's fake, but that motherfucker killed me. You know what I'm saying? So I take the perk, everybody in the studio, and I remember seeing everybody, you know what I'm saying? And all of a sudden, I remember seeing everybody again, but they were surrounding me, and I was laying down, and, you know, just trying to relax and I ain't gonna lie, I was in my addiction. I wanted to get high. You feel what I'm saying? I ain't gonna make it seem like it was just all laid back. I still had the urge for the addiction, the need for it. You know what I'm saying? You know, when the mood right, here comes the thirst and the hunger for the drug. You know what I'm saying? So, and then I took it. Next thing you know, man, everybody was around me, and my chest was killing me, and I was like, what in the fuck happened? You know what I'm saying? And you know, the money did the CPR thing and pushing on my chest, and I came back, man, and just trying to answering my addiction led me to being out of it. You know what I'm saying? That's what happened.
Damn. Yeah. That's crazy, bro.
Yeah. And then, you know, a lot of people don't know that in that moment, that feeling that you have to feel good, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm finna feel, pop me one, give me, you know what I'm saying? Give me something to drink, a little lean, you know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? You thinking this is about to be, you know, you finna cause some holes out of this, you know what I'm saying? You probably finna get high, go scrolling through the phone. And I swear to God, this was about to be my thing. But I never made it to the phone. I never made it to, you know what I'm saying? The cup lean right there. I never really got to drink that because I fucked around and that was it. You know what I'm saying? And I'm thankful to be here. You know what I'm saying? Like telling this story because most people don't get a chance to do that. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Is that, I saw you had a flip phone. Is that the reason why you got rid of like an iPhone? Is like because you don't want the past people and the past memories?
It's a lot of things come with this. I suffer from ADHD.
Okay.
Colors and I don't know, man. I have narcissist problems. I hate a lot of pictures of myself in the phone, taking pictures of myself when I'm high. You know what I'm saying? Strolling through Instagram, hollering at chicks, and it's too much stuff went with the addiction. You know what I'm saying? And in order to deal with what I'm going through, I couldn't do it with the iPhone. You feel what I'm saying? It probably would have just added on and added on. And then I got my son now. You know what I'm saying? So when my little boy, I have to display something else because I don't want him to duplicate what he sees. You know what I'm saying? Because I duplicated my father. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I'm using, my dad used, you know what I'm saying? And he had a problem with women. I had a problem with women. You know what I'm saying? Like now I just have to cut that off because my 9-year-old is most definitely looking at me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. Hey man, that's powerful. So I really wanted to end it off, man, with one, thank you.
Huh?
I don't think you realize, just hearing you speak about the things that you've gone through, bruh, like, I mean, it's opened up my eyes and helped me to even, keep moving on in my sobriety, bruh. So, I mean, I want to truly and honestly say thank you, man.
You're welcome, brother.
It is your testimony is amazing. So, also, I want to say thank you from just a music standpoint. I mean, you've given us some hits. You know what I'm saying? So, is there any other? Are there more hits coming? Besides the Thank God with Kirk Franklin, what else can we expect from Dro?
Of course, we have the project that I just put out with Zaytoven called 10-Piece Hot. You know what I'm saying? The reason why I call it 10-Piece Hot is something like 10 hot wing, all flat, fried hard, you know what I'm saying, honey hot with lemon pepper sprinkle with extra blue cheese. You feel what I'm saying? And it's 10 songs, you know what I'm saying? Every song represent a hot wing that tastes very good. It's just, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It represents, you know what I'm saying, like the South. This is a chicken state, you know, we love chicken, you know what I'm saying, America Deli. Some people like Huns. I'm from the West Side, I like Huns. You know what I'm saying? Some folk go China cafeteria. You know what I'm saying? Then you got your Popeyes in your church. But you know what I'm saying? But you know, I'm really West Side, so I go Huns on them folk. But 10P Hot represent the street. It represents something that's good for you. It represents something that can quench your hunger, quench your thirst. We got the Zaytopia juice, not Fruitopia. You know what I'm saying? So the 10-piece Hot is out now. You know what I'm saying? It's very dope. You know what I'm saying? And the PSC album is on the way.
Finally, yes.
With DJ Drummer, man, it's filled with plenty music, man, that, you know, that you can relate to. I'm on there rapping like I still got rent to pay like tomorrow, and I'm late. You know what I'm saying? Tip and Dro got the joint venture album coming out, man. Tip and Dro and Tip equal drip. Yeah, take the T. Take the
Yeah.
drip.
Yeah.
You know
Yeah, we get it.
Yeah, so, you know what I mean? That's coming out. I'm featured in 2 movies with Tip, Departments. My name is Backstreet in Departments. And I'm actually Young Dro in the other movie, Situationship.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you're on J. Cole. You featured on J. Cole's.
Featured on J. Cole, man.
Which is
we
crazy.
supposed to got this Grammy, but Kendrick sweeped us out.
Which is crazy. I do want to, before we end, I want to talk about who reached out to who.
Oh, man, J. Cole called me.
He did?
Yes.
Were you a J. Cole fan?
Yes.
Like, you were?
Most definitely.
Okay.
I mean, like, it's J. Cole, bro.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, for sure.
Man, I think I'm asleep one day and I hear the phone ring. I'm watching TD Jakes. You know, I'm on my YouTube TD Jakes binge. You know, I think I'm watching Sarah Jakes this day, and the phone ringing. You know what I'm saying? I had just got my flipping on. You know what I'm saying? My new flip, and Mike Will like, yo, hey, Dro. I'm like, yeah. And he was like, I was like, what's up? He was like, man, J. Cole looking for you. And I'm just like, I'm like, bro, find somebody to play with, man. Like, go ahead. He's like, no, boy, J. Cole looking for you. He ready to go in. I'm like, bet. Man, go over there, man. We stay in the studio for at least 18 hours. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Wow.
I'm talking about, like, his work ethics is crazy, you know what I mean? To see how he works and where it comes from. And, you know, I was just paying so much homage to him, giving him his flowers as soon as I saw him, and he was doing the same, you know what I'm saying? And saying that he had been a fan too, you know what I mean? So it was a great deal.
That's what's up, bro. Yeah. That's what's up. Well, I want to say thank you once again for coming and sitting down and talking to us, man. It's really been a pleasure.
Yeah.
So yeah, shout out to tell everybody where they can find you at, man. Where they need to.
Man, you can find me right up on the corner, right there by Bon. I was just playing. You can find me on social media, man. All platforms. Young Dro. You know what I mean? Yeah. And I'm on the road constantly. You know what I mean? Moving around. You know what I mean? You'll see me in your city.
One more thing before we go, if you don't mind. Daddy Mac.
Criss Cross.
Gotta ask about this. I forgot. It slipped my mind. Gotta ask about it. Why weren't you a third member of Criss Cross, man?
Oh man, you know, to be honest with you, bro.
What happened to the third? Why did you?
Long time ago, I had my hair braided. I wore my pants backwards. I think the 2016 BET Awards, I wore my pants backwards.
Really?
And just to let people know that, you know, I really know my boys, you know what I'm saying? Chris Smith, my dude, you know what I'm saying? And I just remember being inspired by him, you know what I'm saying, with my younger homeboys from school, man. Leroy, Harold, and DeWan. We used to call ourselves LHD, and you know what I'm saying? Then we call ourselves Triple Threat, you know what I'm saying? And you know, we was just inspired so much, you know what I'm saying? And then we had my other little homeboy named Corey. He tried to get in the group, but you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? But you know, we used to rap though, man, and I was so much inspired by Chris. It was almost like it was a superstar right by me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I was like, man, I can't wait to get on. And I think that's where it sparked. You know what I'm saying?
The everything.
Yeah, man. I think my name back then was D1. My real name Dwan. My name was D1. I had it cut in the back of my head, a D-1, but my name Dwan.
D1.
Yeah.
Yeah, we like Dro better. We like. I was like,
I tried, bro. I tried.
Hey, man, appreciate you so much, man. Thank you, man.
Appreciate you.